What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Police say two suspects waved a gun around and ordered a suspect out of her car in a Walmart parking lot on May 31st. Now, one of the suspects' mother might just be the key in breaking the case wide open. Police plastered their faces on television in a Crime Stoppers ad. And the mother, one of the mothers, recognized her son. And just as the case was unfolding, police chilling, drinking coffee at the substation, eating donuts, probably beating up somebody in another room, the mother walks in with her son. Her son, Joshua Gabriel Rhea. Now, they offered a $5,000 reward, and it's unclear how the mother is going to claim it. They say that because she brought the son in instead of calling Crime Stoppers, that she's going to have to retroactively claim the money. So we'll see how that goes. But this is what I want to know. I need to know, would you turn your child in? If you knew your child was in on an armed robbery, even if it wasn't an armed robbery, but right now we're just going to say a serious crime like an armed robbery, would you turn him in? Is $5,000 enough? And I don't think she turned him in for the money. I really don't. I think, well, you know what? I don't know their situation. I don't know what kind of relationship they have. I don't know what their financial situation is. Just because he robbed a place does not necessarily mean that they're financially strapped. Because my cousin came from a well-to-do family. His daddy was a lawyer. Mom was a nurse, but they made good money, lived in a nice neighborhood, nice house, nice cars. He had everything that he needed, but he wanted to be a jack boy because he thought it was fun. And so he went out there and started jacking. And one day, police shot him in the face. Luckily, he survived. But there are kids out there who look for the thrill. They do crazy stuff for the thrill. It ain't even really about what they can get or them trying to get something so that they can live a better life or something. It ain't even really about that. It's just that some of them, they do it for the thrill. And maybe this was the case, but maybe not. $5,000, if you're strapped for money, that's a lot of money. Would you turn your kid in? And check this out. If you would turn your kid in for the money, how much money? If $5,000 ain't enough, how much would it take you to turn your child in? I thought about that myself. First of all, I would not turn my child in for no amount of money, period. I'm not giving my kid to the police. I'm not giving my kid to the United States judicial system, period. I know what they do to young black men. You know, some other kid probably could come in there, mama come in there and they say, you know what? Since the mama brought him in and is doing the right thing, she seems like a good person. We can trust him and her household because she is responsible. We'll just slap him on the wrist. But they don't do black boys like that. I just saw a case the other day where a kid was a first-time offender, and I think the kid had like a gun, was involved in some type of robbery or something. Nobody got hurt. Kid was a first-time offender. He was 15 years old, and they gave him, I think 15 years in prison. They have very little patience, very little empathy for black boys. And so the minute they get you in there, man, they trying to hide you. They trying to do you real bad. That's why I try to warn young black men, period. Hey, man, it's a whole lot of ways out there to get money without having to watch your back. Well, you got to always watch your back no matter what. But you know what I mean. Like when you're doing it in a criminal manner, then the criminal rules apply. The street rules apply. And so anything could happen. Anything. They have very little patience for black males. Once they get you in that system, man, they try to hide you. They do you real, real dirty if you're black. So you might want to do everything you possibly can to avoid any type of charge. I mean, any type of charge. I mean, you would think if somebody ain't never committed a serious crime or just a crime at all, that maybe they'll get a slap on the wrist. Maybe they'll be forgiven. Nah, hell no. Not if you black and you go into the judicial system in America. They're going to try to get you, man. Without fully understanding the details on why she did what she did, shouts out to Joshua's mother. On the surface, it appears that she did the right thing. Now, I'm not saying I would have did the same thing. I'm just saying it appears that she did the right thing. Hopefully, she'll get that $5,000. She's going to need it because fighting a robbery case costs a lot of money. That $5,000 to help out with the lawyer, the initial part of it. But if it has to go to trial, she's going to need some more money. Hopefully Joshua don't go out there and try to rob somebody to get it. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?